Hi everyone, this is a request from John, and it's well needed. It's a growing trend that people are overtaking cyclists more and more on bends where they can't see. John sent me this clip as an example, but I've got a whole folder full.
Don't do that. Fuck you.
John's van is a fair bit higher than that SUV, and John didn't have a decent view, so there's no way that the driver of the silver car could see it was safe. Of course, John shows us how it should be done when the view is good enough. And this is exactly where the driver of that Volkswagen should have attempted their overtake. You have to remember with all these clips that we're seeing today that dash cameras do distort distances. Oncoming traffic, for example, is a lot closer than it actually looks. When people do overtake and there is someone coming the other direction, it's always the cyclist that gets squeezed. That was disgraceful. Without question, just following the van in front. They couldn't see a thing. How far did it get them, by the way? It's as if sometimes people arrive when there's a cyclist, and just because they can't see another vehicle coming the other way, they go past. I think the driver of this Audi SUV saw my view easy and just decided to overtake anyway, even though there was a vehicle coming the other way. The first couple were okay, the last one, the Citroen, was definitely pushing it.
Close.
Ironically, if they'd been wider, they would have improved their view round this bend as well. But you've always got to be careful in case that vehicle from the opposite direction is travelling quickly. And when you are travelling from that opposite direction, you've got to be aware of people overtaking at the wrong time also. Sometimes holding back and doing the correct thing and not overtaking because you can't see encourages someone to do something even more reckless.
What an arse. What an arse. Oh, you've got to put that on that YouTube channel.
Thanks for sending in. The driver of this Volkswagen Polo in front gets caught out by a downhill section and the cyclist's speed. Don't overtake until you're certain. That's an inexperienced driver if I ever saw one. At least they had the nous to back out of it when it was getting really risky. And it was also a good job the Range Rover from the opposite direction wasn't travelling quicker. In the end, they show some good patience and find the perfect time to overtake. Much better. This is definitely a case of I'm moving out, someone's going to have to wait for me. Absolutely awful. This cyclist is definitely going over 10 miles an hour, so the solid lines are an absolute giveaway that you shouldn't be overtaking. My viewer does a brilliant job, however, again it's a vehicle from behind.
the Jordan Peele film, and you're always going to be in good hands with him. And this film is big and intimate at the same time. It's intimate because it has only maybe 4 characters. It's got OJ and M, the wonderful Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer especially, who just sizzles on the screen. This woman has over 100 credits and she's 30 years old. This woman is a star, and the film really lets.
Although we've been concentrating on people overtaking when they can't see far due to bends, there's also something else I'd like to finish on, and it's dead ground. The same mindset should apply if you're doing it properly. Only overtake if you can complete the overtake within half the distance you see to be clear. But even if you're not the one doing the overtake, drive at a speed where you could deal with it if someone was. Just remember, every single clip that we've seen today has been the motorists at fault. The cyclists have been riding impeccably. That's someone's life that you're putting at risk if you overtake poorly. Keep safe everyone. I'll see you soon.